I'm not waking up at 4 a.m., reading 4 books a day, or obsessively trying out every productivity hack. As a student balancing work and life, I found that it's the small, consistent habits that truly make a difference and have the biggest impact on my journey. So here are 11 habits that made the biggest impact for me. Act like your future self today. You don't have to wait to become the person you aspire to be. You can start now by acting like them. Many people delay change, thinking they will act differently once they feel ready or have better circumstances. But waiting achieves nothing. The future version of yourself is built through small, daily decisions. For example, to be healthier, make simple choices like drinking water instead of soda or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. To achieve financial freedom, start saving even small amounts today and avoid unnecessary spending. To build confidence, take small actions like standing tall, smiling at strangers, or speaking up. Your mind doesn't know the difference between acting and being. So by behaving like your future self, you rewire your habits and mindset over time. Though it might be uncomfortable at the beginning, but the small steps gradually transform you into the person you want to become. Change is challenging but achievable through consistent effort. Stop caring about people's opinions. You can't live the life you truly want if you're constantly seeking others' approval. While it's natural to care about being liked and accepted, worrying about others' opinions hold you back and waste precious time. Often we avoid speaking up, pursuing dreams, or expressing ourselves out of fear of judgment. However, most people are too focused on their own lives to care. And even if they do judge, their opinions don't define your worth or contribute to your success. For example, staying in a job you dislike because friends think starting business is too risky only leaves you stuck in an unfulfilled life while they move on. Their opinions aren't worth sacrificing your happiness. When you stop caring about what others think, you gain freedom to live for yourself, wear what you love, take exciting risks, and make decisions aligned with your goals. True supporters will respect you for it. Next time you hesitate because of someone's opinion, ask yourself, am I living for them or for me? In the end, their judgments won't matter, but your happiness will. So take control of your life and start living for yourself today. Say no. Saying no is a powerful but challenging habit because you are naturally inclined to please others. Often we say yes to avoid conflict, make others happy, or out of guilt, but this comes at the cost of our own time and priorities. Every unnecessary yes is a no to yourself, leading to stress and frustration. For instance, agreeing to tasks you don't have time for or plans you don't want leaves you overwhelmed, not because someone forced you, but because you couldn't say no. However, saying no isn't selfish. It's about protecting your energy and focusing on what matters most. For example, declining to work late to honor family time is prioritizing your values. To improve at saying no, start small. When someone asks for your time or energy, pause and ask, does this align with my priorities? If not, politely decline with phrases like, I would love to help, but I'm already committed. Or thanks for asking, but I can't take that or right now. I know it can be uncomfortable at first, but practicing creates space for what truly matters. Over time, respecting your boundaries will encourage others to do the same. By saying no to what doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to yourself and your priorities. Protect your time and energy. It's one of the best ways to honor your goals. Bet on yourself. If you don't bet on yourself, no one else will. Fear, self-doubt, and waiting for the right time often hold us back. But success is only possible if you take the leap. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Consider, what if I succeed? You will never know unless you try. Many people let fear stop them, whether it's not applying for a dream job or avoiding a risky business idea. However, every single person once faced similar doubts, but choose to bet on themselves anyway. Imagine standing at a crossroads. One path is safe but leads nowhere new, while the other is uncertain yet full of potential. Which path would your future self want to take? Betting on yourself doesn't mean making reckless decisions. It's about taking small, bold steps toward your goals daily. This could mean signing up for a class, starting a side hustle, or simply trusting your ability to figure things out. Success isn't guaranteed, but failure is proof you tried, and every attempt brings you closer to your dreams. So stop waiting for permission or the perfect moment. Neither exists. The only way to win is to believe in yourself and take action. When you bet on yourself, even against the odds, that's when extraordinary things happen. Be accountable for your actions. Your life is shaped by your choices, though it's tempting to blame circumstances, others, or bad luck. Every time you shift blame, you give away your power to change. Accountability isn't about guilt, it's about owning your decisions to take control of your future. So instead of making excuses like I'm late because of traffic or I missed my goals because my boss didn't support me, ask what I could have done differently. Accountability means recognizing your role in outcomes. For example, if you want to get healthier, it's easy to say, I'm too busy to eat well or exercise. Accountability flips this mindset. You find solutions like meal preparing the day before or doing a quick home workout. Taking ownership empowers you to find ways forward instead of being stuck. While accountability can be uncomfortable, growth often is. Facing hard truths allows you to improve. So when things don't go as planned, resist blaming others and instead ask, what can I learn? Or what can I do better next time? By taking responsibility for your actions, you gain the power to create meaningful change in your life. Don't ask for permissions. Too many people spend their life waiting for permission, whether from their boss, friends, family, or society. But the truth is, no one is going to hand you the life you want. So why you wait? You don't need anyone's approval to chase your dreams, take risks, or live the life you envision. For instance, if you have been waiting to start a side hustle because you fear your friends might judge you, remember, their opinions won't pay your bills. Or if you're waiting for your boss to recognize your hard work and offer a promotion, stop waiting. Ask for it or start building something on your own. Taking action without seeking approval might upset others, but that's their issue, not yours. The moment you stop asking for permission and take control of your life, you build unstoppable confidence. Next time you hesitate, ask yourself, am I waiting for permission or giving myself the green light? Only you can decide what's right for you. So stop seeking approval and start creating the life you deserve. Take action today even if you don't feel ready. You will never feel 100% ready. Yet many people wait for the perfect moment, plan, or vision of themselves to start. But that moment doesn't exist. So why are you holding you back? Confidence doesn't come first. Action does. Readiness is built by starting, even when it feels uncomfortable or imperfect. For instance, if you want to get in shape, don't wait for a gym program or better shoes. Take a walk today. If you dream of starting a business but you feel unprepared, begin small. Research, make a call, or draft an idea. Because success doesn't come from waiting. It comes from taking messy first steps and figuring things out along the way. Waiting might feel safe, but it won't get you anywhere. Those who succeed didn't have all the answers. They started before they felt ready. So stop waiting for permission, perfection, or confidence to appear. Take action today, no matter how small or scary it feels. Every step forward brings you closer to the person you want to become. Start now, your future self will thank you. Invest in yourself. You are your greatest asset. Yet many people hesitate to invest in themselves while spending time and money on things that don't truly matter. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, who will? Whether it's learning a new skill, taking a course, or prioritizing your health. Every dollar and minute you dedicate to self-improvement pays lifelong dividends. For example, if you want to grow in your career, don't wait for others to notice your potential. Take action, read a book on leadership, enroll in an online course, or develop new skills. If you dream of starting a side hustle but feel stuck, invest in learning through videos, coaching, or practice. Self-investments requires effort, time, and sometimes money, but staying stuck is far scarier. Investing in yourself isn't luxury, it's a necessity. Small steps like reading daily, signing up for a class, or caring for your mental and physical health build the foundation for future success. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. So don't wait for others to bet on you. Bet on yourself first. Create more than you consume. Let me ask you a question. Are you creating or just consuming? It's easy to fall into the habit of endless consumption, scrolling social media, watching shows, or buying unnecessary things. While consumption feels good in the moment, it doesn't move you forward. Creation does. So ask yourself, how much time do you spend consuming versus creating something meaningful? Maybe you dream of writing a book, starting a blog, or launching a business, but instead you watch others live their dreams. No one starts as an expert. The only way to improve is to start creating today. For example, instead of scrolling on Instagram for an hour, use that time to write, sketch, or brainstorm. Instead of watching another tutorial on podcasting, hit record and make your first episode, even if it's imperfect. Creating feels harder because it requires effort and vulnerability, but that's where growth happens. When you prioritize creating over consuming, you shift from being a passive observer to an active participant in your life. You stop waiting for inspiration and start building momentum. What you create doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be yours. So next time you catch yourself mindlessly consuming, pause and ask yourself, what can I create instead? Even small acts of creations are investments in your future self. So stop consuming other stories and start creating your own, because the world doesn't need more spectators, it needs you. Pay yourself first. A simple but life-changing habit is to pay yourself first. This means prioritizing your future by saving and investing before spending on anything else. Many people wait to save whatever is left at the end of the month. Instead, flip the script. As soon as you get paid, set aside a percentage, 5, 10, 20% into savings or investments. If you think you can't afford to save, consider this. You can't afford not to. Even saving $10 a week adds up. So start small if needed, but start now. Consistency is key. Like planting a tree, your savings won't grow overnight, but with time and care, they will become something strong and reliable. Every dollar saved today is a step toward future goals, like buying a home, starting a business, or having financial peace of mind. Paying yourself first takes discipline, but that discipline buys freedom. By saving before paying bills or making purchases, you prioritize yourself and build a life where money works for you, not the other way around. So don't wait for someday to start saving, start today. Because paying yourself first isn't just a habit, it's a promise to your future self. Keep learning. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing. Many people think learning ends after school, but life never stops teaching. So why stop learning? In a rapidly changing world, with new technologies, industries, and opportunities, failing to learn means falling behind. The good news is that learning doesn't require going back to school. It can be as simple as reading a book, watching a tutorial, or asking questions. For example, if you have always wanted to learn a skill like coding, photography, or cooking, but you feel short on time, even 10 minutes a day brings you closer to mastery. If your dream is to start a business, but you don't know where to begin, start small. Listen to a podcast or watch a video. Small steps add up over time. I know learning takes effort, but anything worthwhile does. Investing in your knowledge and skills opens doors, whether it's landing a promotion, starting a side hustle, or building confidence. Lifelong learning doesn't just improve your career, it enriches your life by helping you discover new passions, meet interesting people, and see the world differently. So don't let excuses hold you back. Take control of your growth today, because no one else will do it for you. Choose quality circles over negative people. The people you surround yourself will shape your life, yet many hold on to relationships that drain them. Friends who criticize, co-workers who gossip, or family members who bring constant negativity. If you want to grow, you can't leave negative people hold you back. So ask yourself, how often do you leave a conversation feeling worst? Maybe it's a friend who always complains but never takes action, or a coworker who dismisses every idea. Cutting teeth is hard, but growth requires tough choices. Letting go of negativity isn't cruel. It's about protecting your energy and making room for uplifting relationships. Imagine spending time with people who challenge you to grow, celebrate your wins, and help you find solutions instead of problems. That's the power of a quality circle. For instance, instead of engaging with someone stuck in complaints, spend time with someone actively pursuing their goals. Instead of listening to negativity, stay around to those who build others up. And also start by noticing how people makes you feel. If someone consistently drains your energy or fills you with doubts, it might be time to step back. It might be uncomfortable at first, but your peace and growth are worth it. Be grateful and faithful. Gratitude and faith are the foundation of a fulfilled life. Yet many people focus on chasing what they don't have. More money, success, or recognition, forgetting to appreciate what's already in front of them. The truth is, if you can't be grateful for what you have now, you will never feel satisfied, no matter how much you achieve. How often do you pause to appreciate the little things? The roof over your head, food on your table, or people who care about you. Gratitude shapes your mindset, reminding you that even in tough times, There's always something to be thankful for. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you, it's about having faith that things will work out. Trusting that better days are ahead allows you to stop stressing over what's outside of your control and focus on what you can do today. Question everything. A life-changing habit is to question everything, not for skepticism, but from curiosity and desire to grow. Too often we accept advice, routines, or beliefs without asking, does this make sense for me? Many live on autopilot, following outdated rules or social norms without reflection. But if you never question the world around you, you will never discover what's truly possible. For instance, consider beliefs like you need a 9-to-5 job to succeed, or that dream is impossible. Who decided that? What if there's another way? Questioning doesn't mean rejecting everything, it means digging deeper. When someone gives you advice, ask yourself, why are they saying this? Does this align with my goals? What can I learn from it? Even question what you've believed for years. Growth comes from challenging assumptions. And remember, the more curious you are, the more empowered you will become. So there you have it, 14 tiny habits that made my growth. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more.